Hey guys, Lovelace92 here. The last time I did a video on the Ultimate Warrior, and I don't think that video did it justice. I think I needed to redo that video. But the thing is, it was too soon. Too soon for a great guy to go, and too soon for a great guy to lead this world. A great wrestler, in that fact, in the 80s and the 90s, he was a great guy, and and I read where he had a massive heart attack, and it's painful to, read about that, and a guy that you idolized. I'm not saying that I know a lot about him. I'm not saying that I know his personal life, but I know he faced a lot of demons, and he made a lot of enemies. But, I'm glad he had that last moment with Hulk Hogan, and, he was on good terms, and they put him in the Hall of Fame before he died, and you know what? And that's just a good way to go out, in my opinion. The Ultimate Warrior was somebody, kids all around the world idolized him, and they also idolized Hulk Hogan at the time. And you know what? Both of them guys are so great guys. And, when I think about the Ultimate Warrior, I think about that classic match between him and Hulk Hogan. The perfect storm. It was. It was perfect. And, just them two in the ring, that momentum and that ovation from the, crowd, the kids, the parents, you don't see that anymore. Well, if you're WrestleMania and here recently, the respect that they gave him at the Hall of Fame, and the respect that they gave him at WrestleMania 30, and the ovation from Raw, and you don't get that from wrestlers anymore. The crowd don't seem to get into it anymore. That scares me. And that just scares me for wrestling in general, because really wrestling is a pastime for me, and it's a time for, when WCW was around, everything was getting big at that time, and it's just died down ever since the Ruthless Aggression era. Just because it's PG doesn't mean that, they can't put on good matches. We've seen it before in the PG era. I just watched a match recently with, what was it? Bragging Rights. There was a good match, and you don't see much anymore. And the creative team, they don't got nothing going on with the Intercontinental title, no storylines, and they need something going on with the storyline, the tournament, thing coming up, but they need storyline basis on them. I don't know what the creative team is doing, but regardless, this video is about the Ultimate Warrior. He was a great man. A great man. And, just so sad to see him go. He held both Intercontinental Champion and WWF/E Championship. It's just amazing, and like I said in my last video, I don't think that gave it justice, and here's a proper send-off. Rest in peace, Ultimate Warrior. We love you, we miss you, and you will never, ever be forgotten. You are my hero. Rest in peace, friend.